Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have finally done it. Yes, they've finally done it, folks. They have finally reached an accomplishment that really is remarkable for Markle. What are we talking about? Well, despite a $100 million contract and every effort from the legacy media to make it otherwise, Meghan Markle has now finally saw the, not the sunrise, but the sunset of her Hollywood career. We'll tell you why Netflix is only looking at her in the rear view mirror right now. It is a dandy of a day, folks, and we are getting underway with a fantastic video of excellence, the type which makes the Hollyweirds only dream that they could one day do the same thing that you are experiencing right now. It's called Truth, Honesty, and Reporting, and we're going to do it right now, folks, talking about Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and their very unroyal debut over at Netflix with a new show that is, not showing very well. As we get ready to get started, click the like button, and here we go. All right, here we go, folks. It's Meghan Markle, and out of News Nation, shared by Yahoo News, it looks like Meghan Markle is done. Because if she's done at Netflix, she's done all across Hollywood.
You mean if you can't make it there, you can't make it anywhere?
That's what Paula...
It's up to you, Netflix.
That's what Paula Froelich is suggesting. Let's read the article, and we'll get into it. Here we go. It says, I'm almost starting to feel bad for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. We're not. While Markle's food and lifestyle show with Love Meghan debuted at number 6 on Netflix's most watched list, it was slammed by critics in the U.S. and England alike. We're going to explain to you why it debuted at number 6. Hang tight. It says, not that anyone should be shocked. Markle and Prince Harry haven't had any success with their $100 million Netflix deal, other than their 2022 docuseries, Harry and Meghan, where they spilled all the royal tea about Harry's relatives. Hope it was worth it. It says, and with Love Meghan panned as vain, narcissistic, and pointless. What else were you expecting? It was an expensive show to make. The director, Mike Steed, worked with Anthony Bourdain on the CNN show Parts Unknown, and given the rent on the $5 million home she actually shot in, insiders surmise each episode's cost ran into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was an extremely expensive show to make, another insider said. But even before the premiere, Netflix seemed to lose faith. It dropped all episodes at once and didn't offer a review episode to critics. Not a good sign. So how did Meghan and Harry manage to make it to number 6 on Netflix? Because they dropped every single episode of the show immediately. That's what they did to try to get it to not be a total PR disaster, but a PR disaster it is.
Did they,
Erica?
Yeah, did they take the episodes out of the store, the bag from the store, and then put them in a plastic bag and then relabeled them as if that was a craft? Is that what they did with the show?
Wait a minute. I think that's another zany, crazy celebrity. What are you talking about?
No, that's Meghan Markle or Sussex or of Windsor or whatever her actual name is.
Kanye? That sounds like Kanye.
I thought they didn't have titles anymore.
Oh, she's titleless. By the way, and not the golf brand. Markle and Netflix still have plans to roll out products under her new As Ever line. The insiders say the network is done with her. So Markle appears to be this story appears to have finally unraveled to the point that there is no more Markle. The Hollywood experiment has undone itself. Erica, any more Markle, you think? Or, I mean, does she have a place? Maybe she can escape to Germany, maybe to France. Like, where can she find some fans, Erica? Who wants Markle next?
I don't know. I don't really hear much about her, so I don't keep up with her.
Neither does Netflix. Vash, you had something you wanted to add? I see that. Vash is a huge Meghan Markle fan. He loves her.
I just want to add there, Pro.
It's Meghan Sussex, not Markle, okay? I just want to get that really clear.
You know, I heard that she trained Ziegler.
Yeah,
it's not true,
so there you go, probably. But this show has been absolutely lambasted. If I can go ahead and share my screen for just a second.
You sound like Fluffy doing that voice.
Yeah, exactly right. This by Kayla Adams here on X. The Independent, queasy and exhausting, 1 out of 5. Guardian, toe-curlingly unlovable TV, 1 out of 5. Telegraph, an exercise in narcissism, 2 out of 5. Okay. Variety, an ego trip not worth taking. Time, entertaining, that couldn't be more boring. Wow. The Guardian, I believe the Irish Times here with the win. With Love, Meghan, so beige and bland, it doesn't even qualify as a hate watch, which was pretty
bad.
tough. And it is also getting lambasted by not just critics, but also reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes there.
Holy moly! 11% on the popcorn meter?
It is unbelievable.
I've always thought, Bash, they should call that the kernellometer, but whatever. Go ahead.
Without a bucket.
That this show and Miss Sussex is receiving is just absolutely astounding. I mean, nobody wants to see this show. Nobody wants to see her, and the bad news just keeps piling up. And I think the dramas associated with her specifically and the alleged allegations against her, especially as in regards to the royal family right there, have, I think, tanked her reputation and maybe have tanked her prospects in media.
$100 million what Netflix paid for this. And you got to think that Netflix, when they bought the rights to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they did so believing that a completely different world existed. Because after the election in November in the US and where we think Europe might be heading based on the German elections, I don't think that world exists. I don't think the world that is clamoring for Meghan Markle's cooking recipes is actually there. So $100 million, probably not a wise expense. Is it going to hurt Netflix? Thankfully not, because they're so successful with so many of their other shows, and Stranger Things is going to come out and save them. Panel, any other thoughts on Meghan and why these studios do this, why they chase these kinds of these individuals who just, they don't have it. They don't have charm, they don't have charisma, and they certainly don't have ratings.
I heard she didn't even cook on the show. She just pawned all the other stuff to one of her guest stars or whatever. That's the rumor I heard.
Well, Eric, that's the way to be if you're an unroyal.
When you see a number like 100 million, you wonder if it ever really changed hands at that level, or if that's just a headline for the sake of attention. Who knows? We don't keep track of their
better
bank
figure it out, because that kind of money is not going to be coming in as much anymore. So they better figure it out financially, or they're going to be.
Eric, are you suggesting that Meghan Markle was paid for by USAID? Is that where we are right now? And it could be. We don't know. Maybe she was.
You never know.
Well, she's certainly the most aggressively non-government organization in the history of the British government. But
Meghan Markle was a psyop the whole time. Who knew it? By the way, wasn't Meghan Markle? Wasn't this whole deal with Netflix? Wasn't this orchestrated by the Obamas? I don't remember necessarily. Does anybody remember that? Is that the case, Ghost?
I believe so.
There you go.
There you go. I heard something. I don't know.
Kevin,
and the Bidens just signed with CAA along with Kamala, right?
Or it could have been somebody named Mike. I forget.
Who knows? Hey, Kevin,
did Markle get dropped, by the way, from her agency? Ooh,
did who get dropped?
Markle, I believe she got dropped, didn't she?
Oh yeah. That came out maybe a month, 2 months ago.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, are you going to be binge watching? You going to be binge watching this? All right.
Yeah, I'm going to jump right on. If you guys,
Kevin, if Lauren has to watch Snow White, I think you got to take one for the team, man. I think you got to go watch. You got to go binge watch this and write a full review on That Park Place.
You guys aren't seeing the silver lining. Silver lining is all those parents that won't leave Disney Plus on because they're worried their kids will see something that'll affect them. They'll turn this on as music in the background because they'll know they'll see nothing that will affect them.
Just hide a flask in your jacket, it'll go down easier.
Sorry,
that's right.
That's
Pro. Jonas, let me wrap this. Hold on a second. I see what you're talking about.
Pro. Okay.
I just want to say, Meghan Markle is on the way out, folks. We'll see how things go, but it doesn't seem that people are going to be rushing to the door to get Meghan Markle anymore. And perhaps this can be the end of the wokeisms that we're seeing and had been watching across Hollywood. Markle might be the catalyst for people to take another look at it and say, no, I think we're going to hire people with actual talent, not those who are best known properly for being a lovely lady on a game show. Now, Jonas, you wanted to. What's that?
Kate Middleton. Well, I don't think she wrote it, because they have people that write like for them, the royals. But there is a new book on the market, and I think they go into and they kind of rebuttal the book from Spare. I haven't read it yet. I want to listen to it on Audible to see.
It would be. It feels like
okay,
it would be
that's good.
too classy to like fully be like, and let's go line by line and call them liars. They
Oh
would
no,
do
I
it
don't
in
think
that
it's like that, but I'm
plastic,
sure it's I'm
know.
sure in some way it's referenced, but in a very
Yeah.
probably
That's right.
not
Yeah.
degrading way.
We'll
So,
keep an eye on it.
You know,
I got a
it
feeling they're not
occurs
going to
to
be writing
me
many books for anymore.
that Ms. Markle is getting a hell of a better golden parachute than either KK or Whoopi will get.
That is true. She's making Whoopi. She's making Whoopi with Netflix's money. And it is time to put a bow on it, for this one, folks, is a gift to everybody who wants to know exactly what's going on in the entertainment industry. And we are so joyful that you were there to receive it. We hope that you had a great time. An attitude of gratitude on this channel every single time you decide to spend time with us. As we get ready to say goodbye, we only ask a few simple things. Click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, and stick it to those algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so waste not yours. And folks, as you get ready to head out that door, do you have a place on social media that you love to share this sort of thing? Hey, you can make this YouTube video sing by putting it out there for your friends, your family, and for those weirdos who just won't leave you alone. Folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.